There's big changes happening for you at the moment.
Yes.
Just last week, you made a very big announcement that lots of your fans were quite shocked to hear that you're leaving Cash Money Records or have left Cash Money Records.
Yeah.
Do you want to just explain why you made that decision?
Yeah, of course, man. I mean, really, it came down to the fact that I just wasn't happy there anymore. I mean, wasn't happy with the way things were going, the speed at which things were going. It wasn't moving fast enough for me. I wasn't getting the kind of... I wasn't putting out the kind of music that I wanted to put out. It was, there was this pressure to sort of conform to what had worked, which was the big giant pop hits. And so for me to be able to actually offer something else other than just generic pop was becoming too difficult. And I was like, I'm not interested in that anymore, man. I can't do that. That's not, my heart's not in that. So unless I can do the kind of music I want to do and it's going to get the push it deserves, more importantly, you understand, the push and the support of a record company to allow me to do that, then I'm not going to do it anymore. So it got to a point where I was like, guys, I'm sorry. Thank you. It's been amazing, but I can't carry on like this anymore.
Other artists in your position, they might have made that decision and felt that way, but they might not have been so vocal about it. Do you think it's quite a risky move to actually be so vocal about why you made that decision and the lack of freedom that you had at Cash Money?
Not if it's the truth and it's like, everything's I'm legally allowed to talk about certain things, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not putting them down. I'm not saying they're a bad label. I'm saying they weren't the right home for me. You can start off like that. Listen, man, it's like anything. You can get into a marriage, you love each other, you get married. If things don't work out after a while, what do? You either stay, you stick it out and try to make things work, or if it's to the point where neither of you guys can make it work, unfortunately, sometimes you got to walk away, and it's for the best for both of you. And that's what ended up happening here. It was just like, it got to a point where it wasn't working. It just wasn't working, you know what I mean? Like, I have material I need to give to my fans. Like, it needs to be heard. It needs to be seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I'd rather just do that the way that I know best. And that's whenever I take control of my career and grab it by the reins, then I know where I can steer it.
And how long were you feeling like that? How long was that feeling for?
It was a while. It was a while. I mean, I think I think even my fans know when it started to get to a point where it's like, all right, Jay, come back.
Yeah.
You need to come back now because it's gone too far that way. And it was going too far in a direction that I didn't like and that I wasn't happy in. And I think it was evident in the music videos. I think it was evident in the songs. I just went too far from what I do best and what I'm meant to be doing.